to start, which is how Epstein really got caught, because the guy wasn't going to get caught, right? They were all covering up for him.
Some would argue he never got caught.
Yeah, or and that he's still alive. I put a easily 60-70% that he's still alive. You know, it's not incredible.
I'm 50-50 on that.
Yeah, it's not crazy notion.
I look back to when he, died in prison, supposedly. I put died in quotes. And remember that whole thing is Epstein didn't kill himself, and it was this whole it became a meme, right? Everyone on the internet was going, "Oh, Epstein didn't kill himself."
Right.
They were trying to say, "Oh, he got in prison," but I think that was a smokescreen. It was propped up as a smokescreen for people to accept that he's dead when he's really not.
Yeah.
And there's that guard who went on 4chan and the files confirmed it was him, because he got in trouble for going on 4chan, and he was telling everyone that they switched him out, right?
Yep.
True.
So I don't know. It's like watching.
You know what? They have to do it because they want to continue this satanic stuff, and they want to prove it to the next Epstein that, okay, even if you do all this bad stuff, nothing bad gonna happen. We're gonna protect you. We're gonna replace you, and you will live the rest of your life in Israel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, of course they're going to continue. They've been doing this for thousands of years, and I think they're addicted to it. Even if it's not really what they're doing, these sacrifices or rituals, they believe it is what's keeping them in power, right? It's what's keeping them wealthy. So they believe they have to continue doing this, or they lose power.
Yeah, actually, that's something I want to touch on before we really get, dive down into here. It's something that we've talked about, Adam and I, on several different podcasts. Is like, I feel like, to me anyway, there's some feeling I have that when you get to a certain amount of status or wealth, you essentially get, I don't even know what the phrase would be, but they track you and they go, okay, you've made it this far. Do you want to go higher? Right. If you do, if you want more power, if you want more money, or if you want to keep all that status, here's what you got to do. And if you don't, then, sayonara, you'll get implicated in something that will take down all of your power.
Right. Or they put child porn on your computers. That's the quickest one. Right.
Yeah.
So you either join the club, willingly, or they can bribe you, or they can blackmail you. And if none of those work, they'll just kill you.
But I wonder if it's even deeper than that. Maybe there is, something to this reality where you have to do the most evil, heinous shit, possible to maintain that, to maintain your power and money. I don't know.
No, I mean, a spiritual battle is happening. That's why Iran did what Iran did recently.
I mean, they've been doing this for thousands of years. This probably goes back all the way to, when Atlantis. Yeah, exactly. And because there's definitely were surviving families from the whatever happened to Atlantis or the Earth. They survived, and then they founded probably Sumeria and Egypt at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's been those families. Some people say it's the Rothschilds, and that's why they're obsessed with Gilgamesh and Iraq, and because that's where Babylon was.
That's why that was the first thing they stole, right? When they invaded Iraq, the tablet of Epic of Gilgamesh.
Right, exactly. And those emails came out in the Pizzagate emails, right? WikiLeaks, where Hillary Clinton was talking about the grave site, right? Of Gilgamesh. And that's where we have one of our bases. So it's just, they see reality completely different. As we know, they'd like to keep us in this nice, post 1950s, post World War II consumerism, whatever you want to call this matrix we're in. Right. While they're busy, talking to the other realm.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back there anyway. So that's just an introduction. We're gonna go there in detail.
Because we're just goyim, guys. We don't understand. We don't get it.
We need to care about the Tao.
Yeah, the Tao. All right, we'll get there. So I thought this clip was nice. It was basically, how this all started with Epstein. It's just a short clip, but just to remind everyone. And it's really crazy. If it wasn't for these things that the universe does, these things don't get uncovered.
Mm-hmm.
But the universe is way more powerful than these people. I don't care about the trillions that they have. So this is on Joe Rogan. Let's take a listen.
Did you hear about how this started in 2005? I think this is
no,
accurate.
but I'm glad you're saying that, because I'm.
This is crazy.
Two girls fighting.
So it started between a fight between two teenage girls at Royal Palm Beach High School in Florida. Here are the details of how the event triggered the investigation. Early 2005, two girls at Royal Palm Beach High School got into a fight during which one girl repeatedly called the other girl a prostitute or hooker. Following the fight, school administrations and parents investigated, searching one of the girls' purses and finding $300 in cash. The confession. The student initially claimed the money was from working at a fast food restaurant, but later revealed she had been paid for massages by a wealthy man, later identified as Jeffrey Epstein. This revelation led to a police investigation in March of 2005 when the stepmother of one of the girls reported the molestation to the Palm Beach police. Wow.
Wow, that's in 2005.
That was the first arrest.
And now listen to this. It says they identified the Royal Palm Beach High was identified as a focal point for recruitment, where, according to investigations, at least 15 students were lured into Epstein's Palm Beach home. Holy shit.
That's so crazy.
Now
That's in
imagine
2000.
I mean, so wait a minute. Now this is not because I always thought that they were targeting like poorer families or something. This Royal Beach High School is not poor families, right?
No,
Yeah.
but I think no matter what level of wealth you are, when you're in high school, you're 15, 16 years old. $300 is a lot of money.
Yeah. No, also, I think those people are not like millionaires, right? I think they're more like
Upper middle class.
400,000-500,000 a year kind of people. They are they are not rich. They're
Oh,
like
okay,
they're
not-
middle class. I will say.
Middle, yeah,
Yeah.
upper middle class.
Upper middle, yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, they were targeting high school chicks. It's just so disgusting, you know. Unbelievable.
Easy target because we all know that how stupid we were, and
Yeah.
everyone were when we were in high school. So they are
It's
like
so true,
easiest
man.
target.
Yeah, they are. I mean, because teenagers don't have. I mean, at least no, all teenagers are like this. There's no consequence. You don't think of a consequence, right? It's like right
true.
now. Yeah, right now. And yeah, $300 was a lot. This is 2005.
Yeah.
And did you guys see this interview with Roger Avery on Joe Rogan?
Yes,
No, I did not.
I did. Actually, there is like a lot of. I saw the whole thing. It's amazing because
It's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even know about this guy, but he co-wrote Killing Zoe. He co-wrote Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a
Didn't know
great
about
writer.
that, but he actually did one flat earth thing, which was
Yeah.
hilarious. Because I don't believe in flat earth, like, but
neither.
he
I did
debunked
go
that
there for a
right
year.
away. Yeah,
I did believe it for like a year, maybe 2 years.
yeah, I did too back in
Yeah.
the day, but
Yeah,
then I
right.
realized that was stupid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and we've said this on the show too. Like, it was definitely put in there during the 9/11 Truth Movement. You know, it was
Yes.
thrown in there. It was thrown in there just to like say, "Oh, look, they're flat earthers."
It was just to further muddy the water.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It was definitely a CIA thing. But yeah, he goes into flat earth, but I mean, this is not a nobody. And he talks about this whole cabal, this satanic elite, blah, blah, blah. He says it's normal, just normal. He goes, yeah, it's been going on in Hollywood forever. And
Yeah.
so let's listen to him here. It was a very disturbing interview. Even Rogan was shocked, right?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You know, you're all just pretending you're just drones
Well, I
going
think
on in your
people
normal
are
lives.
waiting for a condensed version that lays out all the facts. It's the people that are like really interested in reading all the emails.
I think the Luciferians cast a spell on the world. And,
For real?
Oh, absolutely. It's just like how vampires can't go into a house unless they're invited. They tell you, what's going on ahead of time. It's predictive programming. And once you say it out loud and you put it out there and make fun of it and do a little skit like Stephen Colbert did a little skit on his show where, oh, here's a baby. I'm going to take this baby and I'm going to give it to Moloch. And he goes into like a cloudy red, furnace and hands the baby over. And he's, oh, the baby's going to be fine. And they make a joke about it and the audience laughs. Okay, we're all now conditioned to it. We've all seen it. And by laughing at it,
wait a minute.
we were complicit. in
You
it.
think that's on purpose, that this is like some sort of a grand design to get us to be desensitized to the idea of demons eating babies?
For sure.
Really?
For sure.
Really?
And,
And who do you
by the
think-
way,
but
nobody's doing anything about it. We know
Okay.
what's happening.
But that has to take, like, there has to be a person or some group of people
Yeah, like about
That is-
8,500 people
that are manipulating the Colbert Show.
that are manipulating everything. It's all an illusion. Like reality as we know it is fake. That's the revelation that guy is having. And he's looking around and he's like, it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
It's all fake and gay, guys. It's all fake and gay.
I agree.
And he's talking about the video. If you guys remember that video, is a guy in an airport, I think New Jersey airport or something.
Yeah.
And he's at this spot where you pick up your luggage or wait for your luggage. And he's screaming at everyone about the Epstein files. He goes, "You guys don't care that we have a cabal of pedophiles raping children?" And everyone's just, looking around saying, "What's wrong with this guy?" And it just, that's what he's saying. Like, no one's doing anything about it, right? And
Exactly.
I mean, are we really?
No, but in other countries like in Europe, people are actually resigning. At least they are
Yes.
doing that. In United States, Howard Lutnick is still
Yeah.
advising prime president. Like, what the hell
Yeah.
is going on over there?
His handler. Like, what the hell is going on? Exactly. What is going on?
Yeah, it's really messed up. But speaking of old videos, we might have talked about it 2 weeks ago, Adam. But
Yeah.
the video of the lady in Mexico who was standing outside of a hotel screaming.
Yep.
I'm still mad about that. I keep seeing that posted online, going like, "Oh, she tried to tell us all these years ago, and no one listened." It's like, you didn't listen.
Yeah.
We've been screaming about
we
this
knew
forever.
that. We knew that long time ago. This was happening. Yeah.
Well, I mean, voices like us and ours, are suppressed. They are. And
the
now,
system's designed that way.
yeah. I mean, these.
By the
these
way, in the
algorithms-
same podcast, he said that every day there is a child sacrifice happening in Los Angeles.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, look at what happened to pretty much every single Disney star from the early 2000s. I'd consider them sacrifices at this point.
Right. I mean, at a minimum, they sacrifice chickens, right? At a minimum. I know that happens a lot. Yeah, at a minimum.
Like they
Really
transfer
messed
their
up.
sins to the chicken and kill it. That's
Yeah, exactly. And bang it. Yeah. That's so crazy how they like put it over their shoulders and just whack it to death.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my poor chickens, man.
Yeah. But to be honest, I don't care about chicken sacrifice. Human sacrifice, on the other hand, is a very evil thing, and I think Hollywood is involved in that. And
It is.
one thing, Epstein files came out. We only see politicians and nerds and all those things in there. We don't see any Hollywood guys in there because there is another group which is doing same evil kind of shit and nobody's
Right.
talking about it.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You
That's a
have P.
separate
Diddy.
group which is targeting the actors and entertainers.
Yes, I mean Diddy was part of that, right?
Yeah.
It was very similar. I'm sure Jay-Z has something
Yeah,
to
exactly.
that effect. And then because those guys, wait, who supported Diddy? Who was it? Was it Geffen? It was someone in Hollywood.
Someone, yeah.
Just like Rogan. I'm gonna get Rogan's. What does Rogan just say no, just like that? Do we know?
No, so Rogan was pushed by Lawrence Krauss a lot of the time, but he
Yeah.
always said like, "Nah, I'm not interested." And then Kyle Kulinski. So he went to Joe Rogan multiple times, and Joe Rogan was telling him that, yeah, this guy was pushing me a lot to go to this island, but it felt weird, so I said no. But he's like constantly like sailing me, and then when I notice something like that, I always say, yeah, no, I'm not interested. And that is confirmed in the emails that Lawrence Krauss was assigned was assigned to do this job for Jeffrey Epstein, but then he
Whoa.
was unsuccessful.
Yeah, so in September 2017, months after physicist Lawrence Krauss appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience, Jeffrey Epstein emailed Krauss trying to get an intro to Rogan. He said he thought Rogan was funny. Krauss reached out, but Rogan wasn't interested. Epstein followed up with, if he wants, Rogan can have dinner with Woody Allen on Friday.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a great selling point.
Krauss later replied, sorry about Rogan so far. He seems more timid than what I would have thought. Translation, Rogan refused the bait. No meeting ever happened. Worth noting, Rogan has said for years that Alex Jones warned him about Epstein's Island over a decade earlier.
Wow.
He initially thought it sounded like horse shit or a movie plot, rich elites flying in to compromise people with underage girls, but later acknowledged it turned out to be true. Not everyone bit on Epstein's offers. Good on Joe for staying clear.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
on Joe for that, but then bad on Peter Thiel.
Yeah. Peter Thiel can't help himself though. You know, he just
Yeah.
he needs. What was he looking for? Funding from Epstein, right?
I think he was looking for exactly what he got.
Yes, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, also Elon Musk. How we are forgetting him? He was
Oh, yeah,
begging
Musk-
to go on the
He was
island.
begging. That's
That
right.
was so funny. I think we actually we talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But holy hell, what a story.
Yeah, he was begging to go in, and then they were laughing at him, right, in the
Yeah.
emails.
Yeah.
So
Jeffrey
he's not important enough.
Epstein just before the email just landed, just said, take care of this.
Yeah. What a crazy world, guys. But, you know, everything is coming together. We are in the apocalypse, which literally means the lifting of the veil. That's what we're seeing. We are seeing a lifting of the veil, the power structures in this world. And definitely a reset is coming.